Buon Ma Thuot, a strategically vital region in the Central Highlands, witnessed intense battles between the Viet Minh forces and the French colonial army. In 1945, when the French returned to Indochina, Buon Ma Thuot became a fiercely contested battleground due to its strategic location. French military outposts were established across the Central Highlands, but the Vietnamese people and armed forces were determined to reclaim their land. With a carefully planned operation, at dawn on March 10, 1975, the Vietnamese army launched an offensive to liberate Buon Ma Thuot, a crucial turning point that initiated the Spring Offensive of 1975, leading to the liberation of the South and the reunification of the country. In 1945, after World War II ended, the French returned to Indochina, determined to reclaim their former colony. Buon Ma Thuot, the heart of the Central Highlands, became a heavily fortified French stronghold, controlling key supply routes across Vietnam. Fortresses and military outposts were built, and French soldiers patrolled the dirt roads daily, ensuring no resistance could rise. But deep within the dense jungles and remote villages, the Vietnamese resistance forces were already preparing. The flames of liberation had begun to burn. By 1975, after years of resistance, the Vietnamese military command devised a bold strategy. Strike Buon Ma Thuot first, sever French control over the Central Highlands. This battle would not only be about reclaiming a city, it would decide the fate of the entire war. For months, Vietnamese troops secretly moved into position, using the thick jungle as cover. The attack had to be swift, decisive, and overwhelming. As dawn approached on March 10, 1975, everything was set. The moment to reclaim the land had come. At exactly 2:03 a.m., Vietnamese artillery opened fire. Boom! Boom! Shells rained down on French military bases, igniting the night sky. Vietnamese infantry forces stormed forward, rifles ready, charging through smoke and explosions. Move! Take the bunkers! Gunfire erupted across the city. French troops, caught off guard, scrambled to defend their strongholds, but the Vietnamese forces had the advantage of surprise. One by one, key outposts fell. By midday, large sections of Buon Ma Thuot were under Vietnamese control. Victory was within reach. By March 11, 1975, the final French defenses collapsed. Vietnamese soldiers stormed the last enemy strongholds, raising their flag above the captured command center. Civilians emerged from hiding, witnessing the historic moment. A French radio transmission crackled. Buon Ma Thuot is lost. We must retreat. With the city liberated, the strategic gateway to the south was now open. This battle was not just a victory, it was the turning point of the entire war. The fall of Buon Ma Thuot sent shockwaves across Vietnam. The French grip on the Central Highlands was broken. This single victory triggered the unstoppable advance toward Saigon, leading to the complete liberation of Vietnam just 1 month later. Buon Ma Thuot, a land once ravaged by war, became the birthplace of freedom. And today, those who walk its streets can still hear the echoes of history, telling the story of one of Vietnam's most decisive battles. The Battle of Buon Ma Thuot was more than just a military victory, it was a defining moment in history, leading to the reunification of Vietnam. But history is more than just stories, it lives on in the memories of those who fought and the lessons we carry forward. What are your thoughts on this historic battle? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like this video to support our work. Subscribe for more untold historical stories. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story of history that changed the world.